This is Sky News weather. This is a severe weather alert.
On Friday, several fires got out of control in Victoria. This was due to very hot, dry, and gusty northwesterly winds, where the hottest temperatures in 6 years were experienced in places like the Gippsland region. Rosedale, one of those areas that had a large fire. This is in a pine plantation there. That Rosedale pine fire you need to continue monitoring, as well as the Strathbogie fire and the Kalki fire in the northwest. Taking a look at what's been happening with that Rosedale fire in terms of the observations around there. Well, East Sale got to 44.2 degrees. That was the hottest temperature in 6 years for East Sale, regardless of any month. Average humidity throughout the day, 14%. And when that southwesterly kicked in the afternoon, a 63-kilometer-an-hour wind gust was recorded. So that was the strength of that southwesterly as it bowled through in the afternoon and evening. Not only Victoria, but Tasmania, they experienced fires, particularly in the Southwest National Park. Actually started to see some flames there, and a large smoke plume then rolled across the Hobart region, making for some very apocalyptic imagery. That's what this is on screen. A smoke alert is in place for Hobart and regions around Hobart as well. But thankfully, that fire, which is the Gell River fire, has been downgraded to an advice, though it is 15,000 hectares in size. Smoke alert still present for the southeast of Tasmania. Overnight and into Saturday, we'll see a cool change rolling across Tasmania, the rest of it, and also Victoria. We've seen those temperature drops with it in the order of 20 degrees already, and that's what's coming to you overnight for parts of northeast, parts of Victoria. Thankfully, the fire danger will also drop following that cool change. Saturday's fire danger in the southeast, nowhere near as bad as what we saw on Friday, where we saw severe to extreme fire danger. Now we're seeing low, moderate to very high fire danger in areas like Victoria. Let's talk about the temperatures, because they were staggeringly hot. Mildura had their hottest day in 9 years. Melbourne had their hottest day in 5 years. Avalon, their hottest day in 5 years. And we still had temperatures in the 40s going into the evening for the northeast, including around Shepparton, which topped out at 45. But the cool change was absolutely phenomenal. We had temperature drops of 15 degrees in 10 minutes for places like Melbourne. Before the cool change, 43. Afterwards, dropping down to 20 degrees in Geelong, a similar instance there. This also hit Tasmania. Now, Campania, just upstream of Hobart, had their hottest day in 16 years, nearly reaching 40 degrees there, and then dropped down 10 degrees in 5 minutes, and into the evening was settling in at around 20 degrees or so. Now, the cool change will continue moving over New South Wales into Saturday. Now, that is going to be triggering widespread showers and storms across central New South Wales, although it will be dropping those temperatures substantially, like what we saw in Victoria and Tasmania. It'll also trigger a lot more thunderstorm activity than what we saw further to the south, and severe storms are possible on Saturday afternoon, particularly over the southern highlands and escarpments, and even around the Sydney area. Now, for more information on the fires that are occurring near you in Victoria, you can call the Victorian Bushfire Information Hotline at 1-800-240-667.